Hi, I'm Megan and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'll be sharing some quick and easy appetizer ideas with you. Every Christmas Eve I make lots of different appetizers. My family comes over, we graze, and we visit and play games and have a lot of fun. I've got 4 different appetizers today that are some of our favorites. These would be great for the upcoming holidays. They're so easy to put together, they use just a few ingredients, so they give you plenty of time to spend with your loved ones. Let's get into the recipes. First, I'm going to make some ham pinwheels. These are super easy to make. My parents used to make these all the time when we were growing up. So you really only need 2 ingredients. I'm going to take some of this chive and onion cream cheese. And then you will need some ham. I try to get the ham that is in a rectangle shape, but you can use any ham. The rectangles just make it easier to roll up. To make the pinwheels, I'm going to take a paper towel and place it on my counter. I'm then going to take a slice of the ham, place that on the paper towel, and then take another paper towel and just lightly pat it just to get some of the moisture off. I'm then going to take some of this cream cheese and spread a thin layer onto the ham. If you don't have the chive and onion cream cheese, you can just use regular cream cheese and add some chives, or you can just leave the chives off if you don't prefer onions. I'm then going to roll up the pinwheel, place that on a paper plate, and then keep rolling. I'm then going to cover this with some plastic wrap and put this into the fridge for about 2 hours. Next, I'm going to remove those from the refrigerator, slice them into pinwheels, and place them onto my serving dish. And here are the finished pinwheels. I really like these. They're just bite-sized little appetizers. They're quick and easy to put together and just a couple of ingredients. Next, I'm going to make some fruit dip. This is one of our favorites. Now, this is not at all healthy, but this is really good. So here's what you'll need. You'll need some softened cream cheese, some marshmallow cream, some vanilla. You'll need some kind of sweetener of your choice. I like to use powdered sugar, but you can also use honey or maple syrup. And then I like to add in a little bit of orange juice. So to get started, you're going to place your cream cheese into a mixing bowl. I'm then going to add in my marshmallow cream. Now, I'm having the recipe because my husband and I are just having this with our dinner tonight, but I will include the full recipe in the description box below. I'm then going to add about a tablespoon of powdered sugar. I'm going to add a little splash of vanilla. And then this is optional, but I really like to add in a tablespoon or 2 of fresh orange juice. I just love the flavor that this gives it, but again, it's optional. I'm then going to take my hand mixer and mix that until it's well combined. And you can serve this right away, or you can place this in the refrigerator until you're ready to serve. And then here I've just got some fresh strawberries, grapes, and pineapple, but you can serve this with whatever fruit your family likes. Next, I'm going to make another one of our family's favorites. These are bacon crackers. These are so easy to put together. You only need 3 ingredients. So here is what you will need. You'll need some bacon. You'll need some club crackers, and then you'll need some Parmesan cheese, and that's it. To get started, I'm going to cut my bacon in half, and then all I'm going to do is take one of the halves of bacon and wrap them around the cracker, and then place the cracker on a cookie sheet. And then I'm going to repeat that until I've either used up my crackers or used up my bacon. If you've never had these before, you may think that this sounds a little bit weird, but trust me, these are addictive. They are so good. So next, I'm going to sprinkle on a little Parmesan cheese. The recipe does say to add the Parmesan cheese directly to the cracker and then to put the bacon on top, but I don't have the patience for that, so I just sprinkle the cheese on top. I'm going to cook these at 250 degrees for about 2 hours until the bacon is nice and crispy. And here are the finished crackers. These are good warm out of the oven, or they're just as delicious at room temperature. Finally, I'm going to share some bacon cheeseburger puffs with you. Now, I don't typically make these for Christmas Eve. I do make them for other occasions. Typically on Christmas Eve, I make sausage balls, but I feel like this is a fun spin on a traditional sausage ball. So you'll need some Bisquick, bacon bits, buttermilk, shredded cheese, and then some cooked ground beef. To get started, I'm going to place my Bisquick into a mixing bowl. I will include the recipe that includes the amounts in the description box below, and I'll also include the recipes from the other appetizers from today's video. Next, I'm going to add in my cooked ground meat. Now, I am using turkey here. but you can use beef. That's what the recipe calls for. I'm then going to add in my shredded cheese and then my bacon pieces. Then I'm going to add my buttermilk. I did add just a little bit too much buttermilk. It was a little loose, so in the finished product, you'll see they flattened out a little bit instead of being puffy, but they were still delicious. Then I'm going to mix this up until it's combined. Next, I'm going to scoop out my little puffs onto a Silpat lined cookie sheet. You can just use a greased cookie sheet, and then I'm using a 1 tablespoon measure scoop. I'm then going to place those into a 400-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. And here are the finished puffs. Again, I feel like this is a really fun spin on a sausage ball, and I hope you give these a try. Thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen today. If you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up button below and subscribe to my channel. Have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye.